what's going on? It's Arnold, founder of GodMade here. Look, today we're our shoot. We're shooting our second GodMade campaign for the summer, beginning of the summer. These episodes here, we're starting it out. I'm gonna be showing you guys how we build the brand. I'm gonna be taking you guys to the manufacturers with me. We're gonna be showing you everything that happens behind what GodMade is all about. And let me take you inside. This is our second campaign, as I said before, for this year, for the summer. So we're gonna be shooting mainly our spring summer collection. So there'll be a lot of swimwear, shorts, tees, all of that stuff. Got our model Miles that's come down here. Got my brother, Emmanuel. Say what's up to the YouTube, man.
Yo, we're on set today, man. The YouTube, a lot here, let's go.
Yeah, so Emmanuel did all of the campaign ideas behind this. You're gonna be seeing that. Got Marcus, the legend. He's always been shooting with us from day one. Kate disappeared somewhere. So makeup artists, makeup stations right here. But yeah, look, gonna be capturing some sick moments. Let's go. Yeah, that's cool. I like the backdrop. It's like
The background is nice.
it's nice. Yeah. It's like a green.
Yeah. And with an orange thingies, it should stand out as well. When
Yeah, so I started the brand back in 2019. One of the main reasons why was, to be fair, like I've always been into fashion. So I've always like looked at different fashion, different things was happening. When it came to the UK, really, we weren't really seeing the streetwear alive like we were in it to be, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, a lot of sort of the UK culture was, you know, tracksuits and, you know, Nike tech sets and all that kind of stuff. So, well, me and my brothers, like, you know, we were massively inspired about the US culture, do you know what I mean? Like how they're dressing in LA, how they're dressed in New York. And, you know, and we weren't really seeing that. So that was the reason, one of the reasons why, you know, the idea of bringing GodMade to the UK market was so important. Because you know what's actually funny, like we get a lot of people now messages on Instagram and go, oh, are you guys based in LA? Are you guys based in New York? And we're like, no, like, you know, we're based in Manchester. And it kind of basically resonated from what their whole idea was from the beginning, bringing proper streetwear to the brand here. And I mean, I remember also when we first started doing our shoots, it wasn't like this. It wasn't like a pop-up set-up campaign like this. You know, we'll literally grab a camera, go out to the streets, and just start taking flicks at the beginning. When you first starting out, I mean, you don't really have a budget to do anything like that. You kind of just work with what you got, do you know what I mean? But we always had the mentality and the idea in our head that we knew where our shoots eventually will be. Even now, we know, like from where we are right now, how we want the production to be in 5, 6, 7 years time. We dropped our first collection, 2nd of September 2019. 2020, we went into lockdown. And then so we thought, you know what? It's cooked, the brand's done. It was actually funny because at the time, we just signed the lease to our first office and it was a tiny, small office, about probably like 300 square foot. So for us, like, you know, it just kind of, like, lockdown actually opened up a little bit of opportunity for us there. And then we just kept doing drops. We weren't doing as many drops that we do now. We were doing like 1 or 2 a year at the time. And then 2021, that's when Harvey Nichols came knocking. You know, Harvey Nichols was the first sort of, you know, tier 1 store. And that's one thing that I've always said as well. Like, I remember back in, when we first dropped in 2020, we were talking about, you know, what kind of stores that we want to be in. And then, you know, I was like, yo, you need to be in Selfridges, want to be in Harvey Nichols, want to be in Harrods. And in 2021, it came along and then Harvey Nichols came knocking and they were like, look, you know, we see what you guys are doing, it's very different to the market, we want to bring you in. But we wasn't ready to go in yet. We ended up going into Harvey Nichols in 2023. And then from there, it was Harvey Nichols, Flannels, Selfridges, and then it just kept growing. And obviously now going into the US market as well. Yeah, it's just been an absolutely amazing journey. Not always been easy. Not always been easy at all. And that's one thing as well about fashion is that a lot of people don't realize a lot of work that it takes and what's actually happening behind it. And that's one of the reasons why I'm doing these videos, just to kind of show, because I get loads of DMs, like people asking like, you know, how do you guys do this? How do you guys go into the stores? You know, how do you do your campaign shoots? You know, where do you get your manufacturing? Let me tell you something about manufacturing, yeah? I've been working with manufacturers 7 years now, and we still have problems with them. We still have problems with them. Obviously, I know how to maneuver them better, but that's something that is so hard. And we've tried working with Portugal, everywhere around the world, Italy, Istanbul, China. I've worked everywhere around the world. I flew everywhere. I remember once I took a flight to Portugal just to go and see manufacturers. No appointments, just turning up, speaking to them. But now we've got 4 or 5 factories that we work with all the time, and we're curing that. We know how to work with them. We manage to work with them better now. Because you was asking me how can they show that? They can't show that because it's not there.
Okay, please send your report to us. We will cooperate with you to solve this issue. Yeah. Okay. Now let's talk about the second topic.
Okay, just finished the conversation with manufacturing. This is what I was saying earlier on. No matter how long you've been doing it, manufacturing is always a problem. So we received about 12,000 units that landed from our factory. And then from the counting from our 3PL system, they were counting and they let us know that we had quite a lot of units that were missing. So some units, sizes were missing. There was no large on the swimwear. There was no extra large on some of the hoodies. So absolute nightmare. Anyway, so we're going to be going back and forth with the manufacturer to try and get them to make us the missing unit. But one thing you're going to get from manufacturers is that they're always going to tell you that it wasn't their fault, it was our fault. And we will be going back and forth about a month now. So we're telling them, no, it's not our fault, it's their fault. They need to check their system, their counting system before they ship out to us. Because a lot of manufacturers, what they'll do is, they have these big factories and they're just going through the production line. When the production line is finished, it goes to the packing line. The packing line will put, let's say it's supposed to put 100 t-shirts. They'll put 65 t-shirt, write 100 and ship it out. Now, sometimes they don't mean to do it just because there's so many units and so many SKUs that they're going through. So they don't actually get a time to actually do it properly. So when it lands to us, we have to then check it. And that's the thing that we didn't used to do at the beginning. When your stuff arrives from the manufacturer, you have to make sure you do your stock count. Because otherwise, you might have paid for 100 t-shirts, you've received 65 t-shirts. When you go to sell, you're missing these units, it becomes a big problem. Now, it's fine when you're just doing 100 units, but we're doing 12,000 units, so it becomes an absolutely headache. Emmanuel co-founded the business with me. Yeah. We've been together since the first ever drop back in 2019.
Yeah.
Second and 2019. We've been through the journey together. My bro, my actual bro here.
Yeah, blood brothers. It's not just one of them. You know what I mean?
One of them. Yeah. It's my brother. Yeah, no, like literally, like do you remember like early days when it was just literally me and you packing the orders, delivering it to the post office, designing it on Photoshop, designing it, working out the campaigns.
Yeah, getting the free, getting free images, manipulating them to make them into graphics and stuff like that. It was hard, man.
Yeah, at the beginning, like literally just me and him was doing absolutely everything. Like we were the photographers.
That's it.
We were the video editors. We were packing and shipping. We were delivering orders as well to customers. Hand delivery.
No, literally from the start and now seeing it how it's grown so much, it's just been it's sick to see, you know what I mean? Like this is what we always wanted as a brand, and then it's coming to fruition, like being in stores, obviously the level of shoots that we do, the way we make the brand perceive is that's how we always wanted it from the start, and to see it grow like that, and you know what, in the next 5-10 years time, we're gonna be the biggest, we're gonna be the best, man. And that's always been the goal.
The biggest. And that's the thing, the key as well, like we've always had the same vision from day one. We knew the stores that we wanted to be in. We knew the sort of drops we wanted to be doing. Like to the point now, like we were so locked in now, like even when it comes to like campaign designs, because Emmanuel takes care of some of that as well. We don't even need to check what's what. Do you know what I mean? Like we know what's gonna come out, it's gonna be in line with the vision, it's gonna be in line with the brand, it's gonna make sense on everything that we're doing, it's gonna come out well. So today we're heading out to our 3PL warehouse. We're gonna got a couple of meetings to do there, and that's where we pack, ship everything from. This is the team, by the way. The hard-working squad. It's all there. Say hi to the camera, boys and girls. But yeah, so when we first started, it was just me and Emmanuel, yeah? And yeah, we'd come in the morning, pack everything, bag them, take them to the post office, ship them all out, and literally like we was doing everything. And then we'll get on the emails, do the marketing. Emmanuel was doing all our email marketing and our ad campaigns. And then we'd plan the shoots, plan the next drop. We'll do all the designs. So literally, it was just a two-man team. We used to do everything. But obviously, the bigger that you get with the brand, one of the most important thing is you have to understand is to bring in really good people in your team. The team is what really helps you scale, because it frees up your time and you're able to do more. Do you know what I mean? Like now, we don't have to pick and pack and so all that kind of things. But I'm still very involved in everything, making sure that the warehouse are doing what it's supposed to be doing. Making sure the design team are on time with the schedule, because when you're looking at the drop, yeah, that's the final product, but it takes so much work into that before we even get to that. So for example, like if we want to drop a collection, we start off by design, yeah, so the design will take about 6 weeks for my brother David to complete the design. He's not just like on Photoshop banging out a couple of images and putting it together. He's drawing everything by freehand. When we get back, it'll be good for you to see how he does it, because he's designing a spring summer 27 now. Yeah. So, and also that's the thing, we work so much ahead of time now. Now we're working 8 months ahead of time. We want to get to a point where we're working 2 years ahead of time. Do you get what I mean? So that takes 6 weeks, and then we go into sampling. Sampling takes anywhere between 4 to another maybe 5 weeks to do sampling. That's from your first samples. And if the samples are perfect from the first samples, then we go into production, and the production takes about 3 months. And then from production, you go into shipping. Your shipping probably obviously we want to put everything by water, because a lot of the time you might air freight everything, which is faster, but it's really expensive. So you don't really want to be air freighting things, you want to sea freight. And sea freight, all it means is just this stuff is coming via sea, and that's 45 days. So before we even get to the point where we're shooting a campaign, we're already 6 months of work in. Do you get what I mean? Matthew! Yeah, camera, yeah. This is my guy, Matthew.
How's it going,
This is our US guy.
Yeah.
Yeah? Say hi to my
How you
YouTube
doing,
video.
bro?
How's it going? How was the drive?
Good, man, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, good time. Matthew, Gino.
Pleased to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you. This is my guy, Mata. This is Gino.
Are you well?
It's
Very
my
good.
YouTube series.
Oh, good man.
Gino is the man. So this is our warehouse. This is where all of our packing and shipping all goes out from. So you can see it's absolutely mad here. Busy. Yeah, so this just got a couple of meetings with Gino. We're going to talk about some of the expansion that we're doing and how we need to get stuff out. But you can see like all the God-made stuff over there, which is all huge. But we'll go and see it in a second.
What they found is that there was you didn't get that customer
Retention, that's it, yeah.
So I bet that when you went on the deal,
Oh, I never went back. No, I was like, that's a.
Where's the cost?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you built in Amazon's 20%? I know they're going to take the V8.
UPS or through UPS is at $20, not at $19.
Yeah.
So that's where I think we.
That he's working with, obviously the price point is different, but they're able to do things slightly differently and all that kind of stuff. Like, we'll do it for sure. It'll be nice. Appreciate that, Gino. Thank you, mate. So this is one of our side of where we keep everything from the warehouse. So you can see all the stock. So here, this is all the new stock here. Got all of that rail. We've got all these here. So this is some of the pink sets that we just dropped. I love this. We did this with a tea as well, which is really nice. And then Hotel California, which is cool. Rich boy. I love these. We just dropped these just very recently. Denim sets, more pink sets. The green GM logo. That's really cool. That